If you've got a brush that's supposed to be a flat brush, but it's flaring out heaps, can you see that's like turned into this big bloomin' bristle brush? It's really wide. If you've got a brush that looks like that and it's supposed to be flat, if you feel at the base there, close to the ferrule, this is the ferrule, this, I can feel in there, there's some dried paint just in the bottom quarter of the bristles. There's dried paint in there. I can feel this lump across there. But then up here, it's skinny again. So what it means often is that if your brush is flaring like that and you know it's nice and clean, it's possible that you haven't been cleaning your brush well enough by cleaning right down to the base of the ferrule here. So that means, for me, I have been lazy and I've just used this as an oil brush and then washed it in water with Cobra, the water-soluble oils. I can wash it in water and then just dry it and rest it down. But the problem is, unless you're using the soap after an oil painting session, you're not getting every last little bit out of the brush. So the paint that's dried into there is probably not going to come out with soap and water now. I'll have a go at it. But if it's only recent, because I think this was quite a while ago, it could be like 6 months ago. If it's recent, the same thing was happening to this brush. This is the way it should look when it's dry, but it was flared right out. And so I've just given it this brush was looking like that, worse than that one. And so I've just given it a good wash with the soap, the way that I've shown you in the other Ninja Art tips of how to wash a brush. So get some laundry soap, wet the brush, zhuzh it on the soap, zhuzh it in the palm of your hand here, clean it, rinse it all out under the tap, zhuzh again, do a wash cycle, and then do a rinse cycle with pure water. And if you keep doing that, that circular motion there is what grinds the bristles together at the base near the ferrule. And so I've done this, I just did this one, and look at how sharp the brush is again now. It's like an icy blade again. It's so sharp again because the bristles are all lined up again because I've gotten rid of the dirty paint that's right at the base of the bristles there. So I'm going to have a go at this one. If it doesn't work, it feels like rock solid dry oil paint in there to me. I'll have a go with the soap first. That's the first thing to try. And after that, you can have a go with the brush cleaner liquid. So Primer make this stuff called Incredible Brush Cleaner. It's liquid soap, but it does actually clean out dry oil and dry acrylic. So never ever throw a brush away. Get a bottle of this stuff. When they say Incredible Brush Cleaner, I saw it and I thought, yeah, sure. But I tried it out and it's amazing. You can actually get dried paint out of brushes with this stuff, following their methods. Sometimes it might take overnight soak and then another one and then another go, but you can save a good expensive brush with that stuff. So I'm going to try with soap and water first, and then I'm going to try with the Incredible Brush Cleaner if that doesn't work. So this brush, I can still see that it's still flaring out after washing with soap and rinsing with soap. I can feel that there's still a little bit of dried paint right at the base there. So that means the next step is to use this stuff. And sometimes I'll do the wash cycle that they recommend. Pour this right in and massage it into the bristles. And then I'll often leave it overnight in like just a little bit of water just up to just the start of the ferrule with this soapy goo in it. Leave it overnight to soak. Sometimes it takes 2 goes of overnight and then wash thoroughly, dry thoroughly, but it's worth saving an expensive brush. This is a size 24, which you can't buy anymore. So thoroughly recommend that stuff.